have match number 2 for the WCBTour Championship. I'm your commentator, Mark Johnstone, along with Gino Zebarth. Gino, can you introduce who's playing this match?
The two gentlemen we have playing in this match is Mitch Davies and Adam Kemp. The way they got in their qualifying is we had positions number 5 to 12. They rolled off a 6-game qualifier where Mitch finished in that group as the second qualifier, so he's position 6. Adam finished in 11th, so that's how the two of them come together. Which of the two do you feel most prominent going to come through on this?
No, he's going to put me on the spot. If I had to pick, I'd have to pick experience, so I'd probably go with Mitch, because Mitch has a lot of experience, but youth works too, so it should be a good match either way.
It should. With Adam, though, as a youth, he did come from nationals and had a very prominent record there, winning all of his matches in one, so it should be very interesting. Good luck to the both of them.
Thanks, guys.
All right, Mitch, get it started. Break from the gun now. Here we go.
So, Mitch Davies traveling in from Hamilton, Ontario to participate in this event. Probably one of the strongest competitors in all of Canada right now, and has been for numerous years. So, and in typical style, starts off with a strike. Very smooth delivery.
It's been really neat to have Mitch come in. Mitch has been one of the gentlemen from Ontario that's been very prominent on the board, and being that he's brought a few more gentlemen from there, and this is becoming more a national than anything now. Great answer by Adam.
First ball under the lights. I guess for both guys, because neither of these guys have probably played on TV before.
Pardon me?
Neither of these guys would have played on TV before. They're
No,
too young.
that's true. Yeah.
Just kids. Just looking at the results from this year, Mitch Davies was the runner-up at the TPC.
Adam Kemp, strong right, very smooth. A little bit aggressive on that one.
Yeah, his approach looked a little choppy.
Yeah. You can see when the timing's off. But you can tell by his attitude, big grin on his face. He knew exactly what he did wrong, and he's going to try and rectify that right away. And again, we saw as the first match that spares are critical.
Head pin. 15, like you're saying, got to clear all the sticks. Got to carry over already. And in this round, we're still playing for $50 a frame.
Adam, the left-hander from Edmonton.
Good job.
Yeah, this is the Western Canadian Bowling Tour, but obviously Mitch is from Hamilton, so we'll take members from all over Canada.
Mitch has got one tour victory on the Western Canadian Tour, and he has 4 tour victories in Ontario. So, I think he was expecting a little more out of that shot.
I thought he got away with it a bit there.
Again, critical shot here because he wants to get the spare, get the frame, and he wins 2 frames. Don't want to take the chance on having to pick it on that third ball.
Yeah, it's a lot funner picking the corner to win the frame than to have to tie it.
That's exactly it. That took a lot of pressure off. And again, Mitch has proven over the years to be one of those competitors that he doesn't give you many opportunities. So Adam's in tough here. So again, Mitch showing 40, throwing the ball at 40 some miles an hour, 41 kilometers an hour, and obviously he liked that ball right from when he let it go. You could tell by his reaction.
Definitely different personalities in this match. Mitch is running shots out and loud and everything else, and Adam's pretty even keel all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny when you look at different bowlers, how you would compare them to, for example, Greg and myself, being elder statesmen of the game, more so than you, Mark. And we look at them and compare them to people that we've seen play before. Adam, for example, he reminds me of a young Bruce Mortar. You know, very smooth, carries himself very well, very dynamic, and just as Bruce, he's got quite a personality. He's a bit of a card, and you know, a bit of a prankster. So
Mitch has the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah. So again, Adam's taking advantage of these opportunities. There's 2 balls where he can, you know, again, work on what his execution is. He hasn't, you know, he threw 1 great ball in the first frame, and then, you know, kind of threw 3 balls in the second frame. So he wants to take the opportunity to use these shots to get the timing down, get that good feel.
All right, this is where Adam just needs to regroup and 1 ball at a time.
Well, Adam has the distinction, prestigious distinction of winning all 21 matches at a national in match play, which obviously says a lot about his character, and he's not going to go down without a fight. So that is a very rare occurrence. So let's just see if he can find some of that.
That look better. It is tough too, because obviously we're going match by match here, and you're sitting around for a while, and you got to be able to deal with that type of thing too. You guys have lots of practice time and stuff, but there's a lot of sitting around for some guys.
Yeah.
And some of the pressure that you have on yourself when you're doing this as well is the pressure of that you want to do well. You know, so you may try a little more or try a little harder. It's, you know, it's all about a feel thing.
Well, and this is not easy to qualify. To have this opportunity and to participate in this, it takes a strong year of bowling. So who knows if you're going to get back again?
Yeah, without a doubt.
So you want to maximize your opportunities.
Okay, there's
an 8 frame. So
a freebie.
Yeah,
we'll call it.
Yeah. So again, Mitch he's going to throw the same way whether the guy gets a strike or an 8 frame. He's just that type of player. He's just,
And as you can see, the other thing is like Mark, you said that Mitch is one of the ones that is aggressive and goes. He's also very confident in himself. You know, he carries himself. You know, he knows what his capabilities are. Problem is with Adam, to a certain degree, Adam's good, but he doesn't realize how good he is.
Yeah.
And he hasn't had the experience to know that he is as good as we recognize it. He just hasn't yet.
Bomb.
3 great shots.
And Adam's got to throw one now, I'm thinking.
yeah, absolutely.
He's going to run away with
He
it.
just has to. Adam just has to try
Throw
and
one good ball, really.
throw a few good, get back on the line, and put a little doubt in Mitch's mind.
It's tough too, because you haven't really had a pressure shot. It's nice to be able to free roll. So you got to throw some pressure back at him.
Exactly. There we go. You know, and
You can see him take a deep breath there.
and you know, like from our standpoint, we see it hit where it is. From his side, he's directly at it. He sees what it. You noticed him jump a little to the left. He thought he might have been just a little bit off on that shot.
Yeah, it was a little heavy, I think.
Yeah.
But that's where you have good stuff on the ball and you get that break.
Exactly.
If you're throwing a flat shot, you're probably going to get a chop off or something like that.
True. Or sometimes if you throw the ball too low, you'll get a chop or a little bit of a bad break.
Good lift on that
There he goes.
Yeah, you got it out there.
Like I say, that's what he needed. He needed a little bit. Now we'll really see. And I'm sure Mitch will answer. But if Adam can keep going, he puts a little more doubt in, or a little more, you know, takes a little Mitch's confidence away. But Mitch has been in many of these situations, and he can.
Yeah, Mitch has definitely been here before.
Yeah. Seeing right away, he knew. He didn't quite have the roll on it, You know, if we'd look at it, it was close to the right position, but if we looked at locale, we'd probably see that shot as a pretty good hit. But the difference is Mitch knew he didn't have the right fingers on it.
Well, his first reaction was get lucky, so
You did.
Yeah, we don't know. Whether we want to admit it or not.
Yeah. Well, the thing is with the differences is there. Mitch knows his feel, right?
he knew right away.
So 4-2.
4-2?
4-2 we have. Yeah, we've got a match now.
So Mitch has had a perfect game in his career.
A little lazy there.
Yeah. Mitch's high game of 450. He's had a high 3 of 1089, a high 8 of 2588, and
Oh, that's a good one.
yeah, and a high 10 of 299. So 9. I'm sure he wouldn't.
Yeah. He missed the corner on the last ball.
Yeah.
I saw that too. I was like, oh, he probably wanted that 3,000.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, good spare though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Adam's looking to gain a bunch of pinfall back here. If he can throw two
Yeah,
more
if
good
Adam
shots,
can throw
more.
two more good shots, he could be within 35 sticks.
Yeah. Oh, he knew.
Gunked it.
Yeah.
Almost like hooked it, like came across the ball.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looked like. Little steered. Didn't quite freewheel that one like the others. So.
Yeah, if you watch
So,
the both of
critical
them,
spare, so he
Adam's
has
a little more upright, gets the ball out in front of him, and if he just sets it down, Mitch tends to get really low, and he really finesses it in there.
So this is to stay in the match. He needs the spare here.
There we go.
Got it.
That's
Carryover?
another carryover.
Carryover.
So Adam really needs to throw a good strike here.
Yeah, Adam
Yeah.
cannot lose the carryover.
Yeah.
So we're at 4-2 with the carryover.
A couple of our sponsors this year. New sponsor, Canadian Brewhouse. We have Bradson Promotional Group, A&B Express, Karen Pilon Organ Donor Foundation, 5-Pin Universe, All-Star Bowling Sales, and Alberta 5-Pin is a partner. That's a big shot here.
5, he got it 8 out of that.
Oh,
So that's
That was a really
Not
bad
necessarily
break.
a
yeah, I'd like to see how that happened.
Yeah, that is a. Well, you get one break like that, maybe he can come back and spare it. So,
that's definitely a different look.
yeah, so we're going to have a little bit of lull here
Yeah.
while they do a correction for us.
All right.
That was quick.
That was very quick. So Adam, this is we've all done this before where we've got a kickback like that where we're looking at trying to spare a 5 and a 2, and it just looks like there's a lot of room in between those damn pins. So
Yeah, too much
let's see
room.
what Adam can do here.
Played a little thin.
Yeah.
That's it. Is that $6,000 or 5?
That would be
It'll be
6
he
to
needs
2.
15, so yeah. He needs
But if he
15 to
gets
force
15,
Mitch
he
to
can
get
force Mitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that
Anything
was-
can happen.
Yeah. No, so this is critical now. I
Yes.
think you want to give Mitch an opportunity to shut out the match without needing at least 15. Yes.
There we
That
go.
was a
Good job.
Good ball.
That was a great ball.
You could see on that one where he accelerated through the shot. Some of the other ones he was tending to come up,
Yeah.
and that one he was stayed down and he was accelerating straight through the shot. And you could just,
You can see the
it was a
difference.
really nice delivery. Yeah. So Mitch can smell the opportunity. I think he really liked that shot.
Yeah. What makes you say that, Greg?
He seemed pretty confident that, yes, sir, that was good. He knew it. So obviously he knew exactly threw the ball where he wanted to and how he did. And unfortunately, the way our game is, so he,
There you
look
go.
at spare, yeah.
That's-
He knew that was
that's
important.
that.
Yeah.
And that carried.
Now we're just playing for some extra cash.
Yeah.
You bet.
6-2, so it's got $300. Again, here's another. I mean, obviously he's playing well. He hasn't had an open frame. He's only missed the middle once. And so he's very confident and throwing the ball well. And rightfully so deserves to have won this match.
Hey, we all like the close games, but it's nice to have that the win over in the 8th frame.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's got 2 frames to kind of relax and just kind of get into it. I will just hope that Adam, for his sake, he can execute 9 and 10 and maybe steal some money out of Mitch's pocket.
Chop off?
Yes.
Okay. So that's 7
Obviously.
frames to 2 for Mitch. All right, Adam, just cover the spare and throw 3 and 10.
Carried it.
Oh, how we hate that sound.
Yeah.
Throwing at a chop off. Cherry in the 3
Well,
pin.
one of the most improbable spares,
Yeah.
not improbable, but one of the toughest spares. And
Yeah.
just about, it doesn't matter if you're in one of the best pinfall houses or the worst pinfall houses. It is
They're all the
definitely-
same.
They're all the same.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to our
big.
chops.
Yeah.
Okay, Adam, throw a good shot here.
There you go. Great shot.
He felt it was easy then.
Yeah.
You can see how loose that one looked.
Yeah, you did
But
see
you
the
know-
monkey off his back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you watch his action at the end of it. That shows how good a player he is or how good a person he is.
Yeah.
He understands that the game is important, and his little bit of bad luck in that, he can accept it.
Yeah. Well, by throwing the strike, he's forcing Mitch to throw at least a mark in the 10th frame. So try and get as good a count as he can. 25 count. Yeah. Well, he probably won't be happy with that game. He
No.
threw a relatively good game, hit the middle quite a bit, 3 plows. But unfortunately, again, Mitch just came out like a house on fire, and the way Mitch generally does. So
Yeah.
I think we'll probably see Adam back. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
yeah, for sure.
This is not going to deter Adam, that's for sure.
And he's good for the game.
He is good for the game. The situation with Adam is he doesn't play as much as he should. Obviously due because of work and school. But those are some of the things that we have to, when you're younger, that you work around and
No mercy.
No. So you can respect Mitch here. At the beginning of the match, he knew the balls were key and he was getting vocal and everything. He knows the match is over. Now he's just throwing the ball. He's executing. But he's not out to be a showman. He's just throwing a good ball and trying to get as much as he can.
Oh, yeah, roasted there.
great game.
He's not rubbing it in the guy's face.
341.
It's sometimes you need to get a little fired up to throw the other guy off, but
Yeah. But he gets into it and he's respectful at the end.
all right, we have the winner of match 2, Mitch Davies. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How are you feeling there? Is it your first time under the lights kind of thing?
It was the second time. We had one at the Regina Classic actually in the finals, but for this kind of production that you guys got going on today, it's the first time, definitely this experience. It's hard to focus out there for sure. You got to mentally just bear down.
Yeah, you played really well. Like you looked like you were freewheeling out there. Not a lot of pressure shots. It didn't look like you were feeling pressure anyway.
Well, I mean, Adam had a rough start. I mean, so it was easier to sort of free will, but he did make a push mid-game. And, I got roasted on a tough corner in the 8th frame. Still had to make that shot. You got to bear down and focus, and it just happened right there and then. And,
yeah, and then you threw the clutch shot and just to
Yeah.
finish him off, and then you finished well too. So
Yeah, no, I felt good right there at the end for sure.
good job, Mitch. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, bud.